Good YouTube. This your man Spill Dog. You know, I, I I see a lot of people still talking about the fight with Tank and Lamar Roach, and I just think Tank gonna have to have a rematch with Lamar Roach. I don't see no way around it. I think they gonna need a rematch and uh, either 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 beat him convincingly or if he if it go like it went last time, they definitely won't give him a decision again. A lot of people, you know, they looking for people to be mad at. I'm not a judge. It's what I tell people all the time about this boxing thing. It's a lot of money floating around in certain fights, and I'm just assuming. I don't know for a fact, but depending on how much money is tilted one way or the other, boxing been like this. It's always every year it's gonna be a couple of decisions that we the fans don't like. They gonna be like this. And this is why I tell all young fighters that I meet that's going in there to try to get a championship, you need to knock this motherfucker out. That's what you need to be trying to do, because if it's a real champion with a big name, big fan base, bringing big money into the sport, they not gonna let you get away. I mean, put it like this: you gonna have to beat this motherfucker soundly to get this win, and stay no way around it. I mean, I can understand people being disappointed about. They felt like because Lamar Roach he fought a good fight. I mean, he did. He fought a good fight. I said that 1,000 times. But this is boxing. This shit happen all the time. To me, it ain't that big of a deal because I've been watching boxing since the '70s. They've been doing this shit. If you ain't the if you a 20-1 underdog and shit like that, and you want to win this fight, then you gonna have to do more than outbox a motherfucker. You gonna have to beat they motherfucking ass. You gonna have to beat the shit out of them, or you ain't gonna get the, or you're not gonna get the nod. That's just how it go. Right or wrong, ain't really got a damn thing to do with it. I mean, it's some stuff just is what it is. I felt like Ron Roach did a good job that night. I said that over and over again. I don't judge fights. I just understand how boxing go. And if Tank or whoever is the house favorite, and you might look like you might have outpointed him in a fight, you ain't gonna get no championship like that. I ain't seen a whole lot of times where a guy figure he landed more punches, against a big champion and win no fight like that. They used to do this after damn near every fight Canelo had. They cheating, they cheating, they cheating. I get what motherfuckers saying, but it just ain't gonna change nothing. We dealing with this. This is the boxing don't have a lot of oversight. You don't have a whole bunch of different rules and a whole people around to enforce the rules. So Spence was talking about that recently, saying how these guys taking steroids, cycling on, cycling off, and fighting motherfuckers. It's a lot of dirty stuff going in boxing. This is why you need to have a very qualified professional team in that corner with you. You need to have some guys that been in this sport for a long time at the top that know the shit that people do. It's just like when Antonio Margarito got caught putting that plaster of Paris on his hand right before he fought Sugar Shane Mosley. Well, more than likely, some of the trainers probably already knew what was going on. Similar when if you ever go back and watch the fight when Manny Pacquiao fought Ricky Hatton, Floyd Mayweather daddy was at the fight. After the fight was over, one of the I can't remember what it was, but one of the social media guys came to talk to Big Floyd Senior, and Floyd was saying, if Freddie Roach them want to win like that, that's their business, but they ain't fighting my son like that. But he never would say what he meant by it like that. And you look back now, he was talking about steroids. They was saying, I think he was probably insinuating that Manny was on the juice. I don't know if he was or what, but it damn sure looked like it at times. it ain't coincidental that once they start checking all them fighters, a lot of motherfuckers start getting caught, getting popped dirty. So it's boxing has been a dirty sport for a long time, and you gotta have the right type of people surrounding you if you're gonna be in this sport because uh, you gotta have you and your corners the only ones that probably gonna be looking out for you, and you can't depend on people to do what's right and all this motherfucking money floating around. Money mean everything to a lot of people. I ain't like that, but it's a lot of people that'll do any and almost everything and almost anything if there's enough money to them on the table. And what's enough money to them might not be shit to you. You understand? But people will do some, a lot of weird shit go around when there's a lot of money on the table and not a lot of oversight or not a lot of when you don't got people that's watching out for everybody else's best interest. It just get when it's just about that money, motherfuckers will do all kind of shit trying people that want to be famous and people that want to be rich. They will do some stuff you wouldn't expect to get that way. So I think I think the only thing for Tank to do is rematch Roach as soon as possible, and show that he had an off night now. If you go in there and this should happen again, then maybe it ain't no off night. Maybe Roach just a better fighter. Could be, you know. Another thing we gotta realize, just because it's certain fighters that we get to see a lot, it's a lot of people that box out here. It's a lot of boxers all over the world, and everybody don't get that push. It's gonna always be a diamond in the rough out there. It's gonna always be a diamond in the rough out there if you know how to go out there and find it, or something like what Tank did, the wrong, you know, trying to cherry pick and pick the wrong one. You know, this is why I always say I wouldn't do that cherry picking shit if I was a fighter. Just fight who you're supposed to fight and let the jam chips fall where they may, because it's worse to become a big star like this and then get exposed. I'm not saying Tank got exposed. I'm just saying it can't. Shit like this do happen though. You know, this was bound to happen to Tank sooner or later. Let's be real. I say Tank been down in at least 7 or 8 fights I watched. Tank is normal for him to be down rounds in a fight. Just about everybody he fight get up rounds on him, get up 3, 4, 2 and 3 rounds in the first couple of rounds against Tank, and he been able to, that big punch been saving him. And last weekend he didn't get it in there clean. He didn't get a clean shot on the guy, and shit got like it got. I think Lamar Roach corner made a big mistake by not standing on that knockdown. I ain't know what the fuck happened in that round. I just know he went down, went to the other side. I felt like it should have been a knockdown. Everybody felt that, but I ain't no judge. I ain't no referee. I don't got a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in the fight, so I just watched the fight, and I just so happen to be going for the guy who won. I was on the winning end of it to some degree, and what I mean by that is I didn't bet no money, but Tank didn't go out there and lose the fight. Now, did he get outboxed? Yeah, dude outboxed him. But that don't get you a victory all the time. That won't be the first time a guy box better than another guy and still lose. That shit happen a lot in boxing. That's why I be saying. That's why I was saying when people be getting in their feelings too far. I mean, it don't matter how you feel about this shit. It ain't gonna change because you don't like it. What I just felt like if I'm in that corner with Lamar Roach and I see him take a knee, then I see him stick his head out that rope. Look, y'all finna tell me something right now. Fuck this bullshit. We not finna fight like this. He can't do what he wanna do in the ring. So either that was a knockdown or we can go ahead and stop this shit right here because what the fuck was that? I wouldn't have been able to accept that. They would have had to give me I would have had to know that I got to knock down or something. You're not finna do no shit like this. We finna make this clear. Because it all happened so fast that it couldn't have been no clarity there. It couldn't have been no clarity there. The referee just straight up, I don't know, man. He fucked up bad on that one. He might have made it where he won't get a big fight for a while, because that was a big mistake right there. That was a real big mistake. Letting the man go down on one knee, stick his head out the ring, get his face wiped, all this shit while the fight going on, and don't call it no knockdown. What the fuck you call that? The referee got a call for time out. The fighter don't get to just say time for nothing shit. So I ain't gonna protect no motherfucker. These grown men out here fighting. I just understand boxing. That's all I was trying to tell people. I just feel like they need to have a rematch. The corner slipped. If you ask my opinion, Lamar Rose's corner slipped bad when they didn't stand on business. When Tank got knocked down, and they let him, just run game on the referee and fight on. That was bullshit. Everybody know that, but the people in the other corner everybody kicking up more dust than Lamar Rose's corner did. So if the motherfucker that was in the ring fighting ain't doing it, we wasting our breath out here. That's who need to be bitching and complaining. The guy that was in the ring with him, not us. It didn't happen to none of us. So that's why I was saying a lot of things. Dudes. That's what I meant by dudes getting too emotional. If you want to be emotional with Lamar Rose's corner for letting that shit happen. Because if that's my fight, ain't no shit. We stop out. Fuck it. Y'all finna cheat anyway. We would stop right here. We'll stop right here, because if my fighter just knocked this motherfucker down, I want a knockdown. I want my 2 points. That's 2 points. That would, if they'd have made them call that knockdown a knockdown, Lamar Rose win the fight. Plain and simple. But since it wasn't called a knockdown, we can't say what it was out here. We ain't no damn judges, because it ain't gonna change the official scorecards and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. So how we feel don't motherfucking matter. It don't. I wish it did, but it don't. So I gotta stay with the official ruling and shit. But if Lamont Roach corner stand on business right there, we ain't talking about none of this right now. Lamont is the new champ, and it's up to him if they rematch or if he fight on and fight Shakur or somebody like that. But I think even when they fight again, I think Tank may still have a few problems with him, because they've been fighting each other for a long time. But I also think leave your corner alone. Unless Calvin did something for him to go seek out another trainer, cool. But outside of that, leave your corner the fuck alone and do what you've been doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And like they tried to fix something that wasn't broke, if you ask me. I like Barry Hunter, but let's just keep it real. I see him lose most of his big fights. He in big fights, but they losing them motherfuckers. I like Barry Hunter, I do, but I ain't making this shit up. I've seen him lose a lot of big fights. Now, he get the big fights. He a great amateur coach, and I think he do, Lamont Peterson was a bad motherfucker, and his brother was good. So Barry Hunter is a good coach, but I wouldn't have went and got him, instead of Calvin. I don't think I would have done that if I'm Tank, because I can't say Barry Hunter a better trainer. I can't say he is. I can't say he ain't. I can say they both good trainers, but I have seen Barry lose a lot of big fights. I have. I seen him in the Sean Porter corner before. I've seen him in a lot of corners. I've seen him in Lamont Peterson corner. I've seen him in Tank corner. I mean, Barry Hunter is a very recognized, respected, especially with the youth trainer. He a good brother. But I don't know why Tank brought him in when you already got two good guys over there. That part, he had to explain that one day why him and Calvin was going through whatever they went through at that particular time, But from where I'm sitting at, the only way to solve this shit is for Tank and Roach to have a rematch and let the chips fall where they may. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Speedo Dogs.